Here comes Caitlin Clark, the story of the day today. Clark, who's been absolutely unreal this season so far. That's Warnock. Passes back to Clark, driving towards the basket, and there's a layup. Well, the score is tied, 5-all.
That Williams versus Sonano matchup today is going to be fun to watch. Two big bodies down low in the paint.
Caitlin Clark now facing some pressure from Wilkie and Pospisilova, but oh my goodness, look at Caitlin Clark. Point shot of her own, and that one goes off the rim. Rebounded by Wilkie. Shot is up. That one goes off the rim too. Rebounded by Caitlin Clark. And here come the Hawkeyes. Clark with her first three-point shot of the game, and it is... That Williams free throw is good. So Wisconsin on a bit of a run here, but here comes Caitlin Clark right back using that speed, and it just does not stop from passing this one in for Iowa. And there's Kate Martin trying to get around it. Goes into the backcourt here. Some coverage from LU. Passes it over to Marshall. Marshall trying to figure out what she's going to do. Passes it to Stulke. Back to Clark. Clark with a shot from the logo, and it is made. Caitlin Clark going to pass this one in, but there's going to be some press coverage here playing up by the Badgers. Pass it in to Caitlin Clark. Back to Warnock. Back to Clark. Clark being pressed by LU. By Hilliard. She's being double teamed here, but that leaves Warnock open to shoot that three-pointer, and that one's noticed here, Max. Of the 25 points for Iowa, 23 of them are by just two players.
Yeah, absolutely. Warnock has really impressed so far this game. Seats for a great game between two great teams in the Big Ten today.
Absolutely. Caitlin Clark now driving forward, jump shot, and it's in. I mean, she's on.
Matt, Iowa's shooting 68% from the field. We just mentioned 50% from behind the arc.
Here, as it looks like Lily Cron is going to come back on for the Badgers.
She's going to get another chance at 2 points. 6 for 9 on the day for Clark today. 6 rebounds. Really impressive stuff for her as well.
Around her so much. Schramek passes it in to LaBarbera. LaBarbera looking for something, and that shot is up, but it's no good. Banks off the back. And here comes Caitlin Clark rebounding that one. Maybe thinking about a shot there, but passes it down, and there's Sharon Goodman.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You can see the strategy coming out in the second half, though, for Wisconsin. Get the ball down low in the paint. Try to use a little bit of your size advantage with your forwards.
So Caitlin Clark with that layup, and now she's 4 of 4. So Sarah Williams, who's had a really good day so far with free throws and shooting from the court.
And she's been the next best player all year behind Pospisilova.
Oh, my goodness, Caitlin Clark.
To your feed. Join the community now on Instagram.
Caitlin Clark passing this one in for the Hawkeyes to Sinano to Martin. Back around to Caitlin Clark. Clark into Sinano. That's going to be shot. So there seems to be a little bit of a disconnect there. Sydney Hilliard dribbling up for that layup, but it's no good. It's going to be blocked by Kate Martin, and a deep pass in by Clark to Davis, and oh my goodness.
Mosley emphatically arguing her case to the referees.
Davis passes it in for Marshall. Back to Davis, who lets it dribble a little bit. Back to Clark, and so here's Caitlin Clark once again facing some coverage from Wilkie. Out to Marshall. Back to Clark. Clark maybe thinking about squaring up, maybe thinking about taking a shot, but she passes it down to Sinano, which is the right call because Sinano with the great...
From Sinano and Warnock for Iowa. Good job by them. Good hands on defense.
So another press here from the Badgers. Clark passes it into Martin, and there goes Caitlin Clark off to the races. Into Sinano. Great play there. Layup made by Sinano, however, with that one.
Yeah, miscommunication that time. Those are two teammates who typically work so well together for Wisconsin. So really unusual to see that happen.
Davis using that speed, bringing it up, and Kate Martin in space. Maybe thinking about a three-point shot, but she doesn't do it. Caitlin Clark now working against Maddie Wilkie. Pick set by Sinano. Caitlin Clark passes it across the court to Davis. Three-point shot. Passes it in to Schramek to LaBarbera. LaBarbera in some space. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Sinano. Passes it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark driving forward, passes it to the corner to Kate Martin. A lot of space there.